Jared Whalen Delaware News Journal published 7:46 a.m. EDT August 16, 2019. As of June 30, Delawareans contributed more than $416,000 in big dollar donations, more than $200, to candidates vying for election, or re-election, in November 2020. About 20% of the cash went toward President Donald J. Trump's re-election campaign and the rest to the crowded field of Democratic candidates, mostly to former Vice President Joe Biden. This latest Federal Election Commission filing offers a partial snapshot into what candidates Delawareans are supporting with their wallets. Campaigns are required to report donor information, such as name and address, only for contributions over $200. Small donors, big money. Read our analysis of small donor contributions in Delaware. Though some campaigns include these small donor contributions in their itemized filings, not all do. Earlier this month, ActBlue, the online fundraising platform used by all major Democratic candidates running for president, released itemized contribution data that included most small dollar contributions, which the News Journal analyzed. The equivalent data is not available for contributions to Republican candidates. To account for this, the News Journal included only contributions over $200 for this story. Here are a few takeaways. 1. No surprise, Biden has raised more money and donors than anyone. The former vice president is by far the favorite among Delaware Democratic donors. Biden received nearly $280,000 in donations, greater than $200 from 220 donors since the beginning of the year. In second, President Trump's re-election campaign received almost $63,000 from 79 Delawareans since the last presidential election. While President Trump has been campaigning and fundraising since the early days of his presidency, nearly half of his contributions are from 2019. In distant third is South Bend, Indiana, Mayor Pete Buttigieg with $29,166. Biden money. Joe Biden wins majority of Delaware's campaign contributions among Democrats too. Biden's home zip code was the most generous, for both parties. 34% of all contributions came out of the 19,807 zip code, which contains Biden's hometown of Greenville, largely favoring Democrats. 73 donors gave a total of $120,500 to Democrats, 6 donors gave a total of $17,665 to Trump. Of the zip code's 79 donors, nearly maxed out the contribution limit of $2,800 to a single candidate per election cycle, 32 for Biden and 3 for Trump. 20% of donors maxed out. 76 donors, 20% of the 383 donors, have given $2,800, the maximum allowed, to candidates. 64 gave to Biden, 6 to Trump, 5 to Buttigieg and 1 to Booker. 4. So far, most of this election's donors did not donate. In 2016, of the 383 donors who gave more than $200 to a presidential candidate this election cycle, only 68 gave during the last presidential race. 80% of the remaining 315 gave to Democratic candidates. Election day is still more than 14 months away. Most of the money raised so far was given in just the last few months, so buckle up, it is a long ride to November 2020. Jared Whalen is a data reporter looking in the numbers to find stories about Delaware. Have a story that needs telling? Contact him at Whalen@DelawareInline.com or on Twitter at Jared_Whalen.com. 2020 race. Joe Biden is still the Democrat to beat, but rivals see weakness. Which 2020 presidential candidate is spending the most? Let's block ads.